Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the higher states of consciousness. And this is a map of the evolution of your levels of consciousness. And in every level of consciousness takes you to the higher level of consciousness. So, this is directly from Vedanta. And if you understand and resonate with it, which will take a while for sure, you will come to know that this is not a fallacy. It's not a philosophy. It is the most experiential science. It's more practical and it's an experiential learning. I mean, you experience this. You don't come to know by somebody else. Even if I wouldn't have told you this, you still would have experience, depending your states of consciousness in which you are in. So, as per Vedanta, there are seven states of consciousness, and in every state, the reality and the level of awareness is different. And as you move towards the states of consciousness, your constrictive awareness becomes more expanded awareness. So, let's start. The first state of consciousness is the deep sleep state. Now you'll ask me, if you're deep sleep or you're sleeping in a deep sleep, where is the consciousness? So when you sleep, it's only a physical body in rest, and there is a good amount of consciousness which is prevailing while you're sleeping. And that's the reason, if somebody wakes you up, you come back to the state of awakeness. And once you become awake and you're out of your deep sleep, and at times, if you see, if a child is crying, the mother gets out of the deep sleep. So in deep sleep, there is a good amount of consciousness. And this is the very first and the fundamental state of consciousness. The next state of consciousness is a dream state. Now, dream state, I mean, we all know we experience dreams. In the dream state, you are a part of the dream. You're experiencing the dream the way it is. But till the time you do not break the dream, you don't realize it's a dream. So at that time, that state of the dream is the actual state of the dream. So, which is because of your consciousness, you are experiencing it. Though your body is in a state of a physical rest, but you are experiencing this state of consciousness while you're dreaming. And the third state is the wakeful state, which actually I hope you are in when you're listening to me right now through this video. So in the wakeful state, we know the reality which is around us, and 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 this is a state that we go around and making things, doing things, making experiences into the factual reality. So these three states happens naturally to everyone. And once you go beyond the third stage, which is the fourth stage, which where we call it the soul consciousness, in this actually is not a state, but it is a kind of a way of being. In Vedas we call it Turiya. So this is the first glimpse of your soul. So the first three states happens to everyone, and you can live all your life in these first three states because they are happening as basic states, which is also a biological phenomena of the human body. So consciousness is operating through this biological phenomena of this human body. But once you go to the fourth stage, which is the soul consciousness, you get the first glimpse of your soul. And here you find there are correlations which are non-local. You find things which are non-judgmental. Your intuition is very high. You understand the correlation and logic of the past events you witnessed in your life. And because of your intuition is high, which is the highest form of intelligence, you also get a sense of what actually and where you are heading for in a relationship, or in a career move, or in any part of any domain of your life. Your self-knowledge becomes humongously high as compared to the other three states of consciousness. And meditation and mindfulness exercises and getting into silence are some tools which helps you graduating the levels of consciousness. But in the state of Turiya, everything is non-local, and you understand and you get the first glimpse of your soul, and you also have a realization the mind body are only tools of the soul. So who am I is not in the question in space, time and events. Who am I is the formless, which is giving energy to the formful. So when you get into this state, you have a glimpse of your soul, and you understand the cosmic will and the cosmic plan which is lined up for you in this lifetime. Your intuition is so high that you even probably understand what other people may think, feel, or want to communicate to you, even they may be in different country or in different part of the continent. So that's the fourth state. And as you graduate further with your expanded awareness, you get into the fifth state. Now, fifth state of consciousness is the cosmic consciousness. In this, you not only understand the non-local correlation, you see the non-local and the local getting manifested. And in this state, you are a silent witness which seeing how a non-local is getting manifested into local. That means unmanifested is getting manifested into manifested. You see it operationally happening as a silent witness. So you are understanding how things, and rather witnessing how things are materializing as per cosmic will. And you are a part of that cosmic plan, right? You're part of that cosmic plan. So this is called the cosmic consciousness. You see both the worlds happening simultaneously. Here is the place where you understand, experience a lot of synchronicities happening. You're present at the right time with the right people with the right place. And you have the right kinds of conception of thoughts. Your thoughts, emotions, perceptions are chosen by you. You're not choosing them. They are not choosing you, sorry. You are choosing them. So you are executing the cosmic will as a silent witness. So you see the unmanifested getting manifested. As you graduate further, you land up into the God consciousness. Some people may not like this word, so you can use the word refined cosmic consciousness. But in God consciousness, you see God everywhere. There's no difference between you and the object of perception is the same. So you see God in everything. I mean, you see everywhere, because in this state, it is not difficult to experience God. It is difficult to avoid God. And you are yourself in a way experiencing what people call it miracles or meaningful coincidence, and you are the source of that. So in this state, you are not the thought, you are the source of thought, because you understand the higher power is actually you. And what is happening is that you've just taken this form to manifest what has been decided in this lifetime. So you are the source of thinking, you are the source of emotions, you are the source of perceptions. There is no difference between you and the source. You are that infinite womb of creation, infinite possibilities existing in you. And finally, to the last state, which is the seventh state, is the unity consciousness. When you land up into this state, there is no difference between the object of perception and yourself. So everything is one here. The reason I say this is that because right now you may be listening me from different corners of the country or maybe different corners of this world. But our source is one. If you drive back to that source, it is one. We are not even interrelated. We are inseparable. There is only one soul that exists everywhere, which is experiencing this world in different forms with different body minds. So when you happen to be in the unity conscious state, you don't need any miracles because you are one as well. You yourself is a miracle because you have this basic understanding that there is only one spirit, which is experiencing in different form. So it's like water. Water is water. Let it be a drop of water, let it be a bucket full of water, let it be a glass full of water, let it be a lake or a river full of water, let it be a sea full of water, or let it be an ocean full of water. It's in different forms. Water remains water. So then if you are the same water, then why a drop? Why not an ocean? Because many people tell this and many people say this in philosophical terms is that that I am a drop in the ocean. It's not. When you're on the seventh stage, you are the ocean itself, which is carrying so many drops. As you move and graduate to these stages, you'll find a lot of things that is going different to you. As you graduate in the levels of consciousness, and if you see what you were before, there'll be two different people. If I see myself earlier, I do not even recognize what I was in those few years back, because the sense of reality changes with every stage. Not changes, rather, you become more expandedly aware. Till the time you have restrictive and constrictive consciousness, awareness, you will not be able to graduate up. And once you are in the higher states of consciousness, you need no authentications from the external world. You have all the answers within yourself. You need no authentications. You have everything in yourself. All answers comes from you, within you. Silence and meditation and other tools are, and the mindful exercises are the tools that help you to graduate further in higher levels of consciousness. You understand the purpose of your life. As you go ahead in the higher levels of consciousness. So it's a quantum and evolutionary leap within your own self. So these are higher states of consciousness, and I understand there's a lot of literature available everywhere. Read if you can and resonate what I said. And more than that, try practicing and elevate yourself to the higher levels of consciousness. You'll get everything what you need, every answer that you're looking for. All searches will end here. Thank you and have a nice day. Take care.